Hi everyone, my name is Laura and I decided to teach myself how to crochet, but not just how to crochet, but actually read crochet patterns. I've been seeing a lot of crochet and knitting videos on social media and just decided to teach myself a new skill that I thought was pretty cool. And I've seen a few different crochet videos on YouTube, and it's usually just somebody showing you how to do whatever pattern it is that they're doing, but they don't show you how to read a pattern. And there are a lot of different patterns available, whether or not you buy it or free patterns, and you have to know how to read it in order to do it. And from some of the ones that I saw that I wanted to do, there's no video on how to do it. So it seemed like the best solution was to teach myself how to do it. And if there's anybody else out there like me who wants to learn how to do it and learn how to crochet at the same time, then I guess this video is for you. But yeah. And I found this Essential Crochet Dictionary, Visual Guide to Stitches and Techniques by Sophie Martin at my local library. So I went ahead and checked it out so that way I could start. And there are a lot of different types of stitches apparently. And I am planning on learning how to do all of this. And I'm going to film and do tutorials, and hopefully they're correct. I'm going to try my best. But as you can see, there are your foundation chains, single and extended crochet. I knew about the single crochet. I have never heard of extended single crochet in the videos that I had been watching. Half double crochet. So we're going to learn how to do all of these and figure it out. Maybe not this Tunisian crochet. I don't have that kind of hook. I'm sure I can go and buy it. But this book also teaches you how to do different patterns, and there are, I think in this book there are even some no, it's not this book. I rented 2 books from the local library that have different stitches and how to do different patterns. So that is what I'm planning to do. Okay. Okay, so let's get started. I am going to be practicing these stitches in the first couple videos that I'm probably going to post, just so I can again practice and get used to them. And I went to my Joann's. I know that they are literally all closing, which is very sad, but I was able to get a lot of yarn on sale, so yay. And the kind that I got was this Lion brand yarns cover story, Lazy Days, Journeys, Tranquils, Thick and Quick, and it says it's super bulky 6. I guess these are the knitting hooks and the crochet hook recommendation. There's some care instructions, and then the color that I got was mustard. But this yarn is kind of has like a little filling to make it thick. I don't know, but it's very soft. I like the feel of it. So gonna start with a foundation chain, excuse me. So I have my yarn, and the first thing that we are to do is make a slip knot. So I have found that the easiest way to make a slip knot is to wrap it around my finger and then pull it through like that. So you have the tail, I believe, and the tail end, and then you have your working end, which is the one that's attached to the ball of yarn, and it can easily come apart. So I'm gonna wrap it around and then take the working end and pull it through the little loop tight like that. And then I have this crochet hook. I have no idea what kind it is. I got it at a garage sale, so I don't know. It's kind of stained, so obviously the person who did have it used it quite a lot, I think. I wiped it off with the alcohol wipes, so I know it's clean. But this one is 10 millimeter N. Not sure what the N means, and I don't know what brand it is, but it is 10 millimeters. I know according to the label it said that the recommended size was 9, but I have a 10, so we are going to use it. So the book says to wrap the yarn around the hook and to hold the short end, the tail of the yarn, with the hand that's holding the hook. I mean, sure. Okay. And then it says to pass the other end of the yarn around the hook. So around the hook, using the tip of the hook, pull the yarn through the loop. You've made your first stitch. Okay, so wrap it around, pull it through, and we've made a stitch or a chain. So okay, so we're gonna put the hook back in the yarn, wrap it around, and pull through. And that, okay. And it says the tip to make sure your chain is even, don't tighten the yarn, as this makes it difficult to insert the hook into each stitch. Okay. And I guess the foundation chain can be as little or as big depending on whatever project you're using or you're going to do. So since I am just practicing, I'm just going to do 10 of these little chains. So that was 1, 2. Okay, wrap and pull through, that's 3. Pull through, that's 4. Wrap, pull through, 5. Wrap, pull through, 6. Wrap, pull through, 7. Wrap and pull through, 8. Wrap and pull through, 9. Wrap and pull through, 10. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, just had to be sure. Okay. Okay, so now that I've practiced a foundation chain, I'm going to go ahead and practice this first one, single and extended crochet. And for abbreviations, as far as reading patterns, single crochet is SC and extended single crochet is ESC. Okay. Now it says for single crochet, any number of stitches for the foundation row. It says row 1, chain 1 to turn, insert under top stitch, 1 yarn over, pull 1 loop, 1 yarn over, pull yarn through 2 loops. Repeat this row as many times as needed. And so this book has little pictures as far as what it is you are going through. Okay. So it says chain 1 to turn. So I guess I'm doing another chain. Okay. And it says insert the hook under the top stitch. So we'll go into this one because we're working out of that one, I guess. So insert the hook, yarn over, pull the yarn through the stitch. Now you'll have 2 loops, 1, 2, yarn over once more, pull the yarn through the 2 loops, and you'll be left with 1 stitch. Okay. So yarn over, no. So we want to insert the hook first, yarn over, pull it through. There's 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. Okay. Insert, yarn over, pull it through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay. So insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. So I'm just going to practice that down the rest of these stitches. Through, okay. And we're supposed to end up with the same number of chains when you're done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't have 9. I did 10, didn't I? Did I miss one? Yes, I did. Look at that. Okay. So, put through. Okay, so that should be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So I guess that's how you know if you did it right or not. Okay. Let's practice that again. So chain 1 to turn. So chain 1, turn, and I'm gonna go ahead and practice a single crochet down this row again. Okay, so insert, get the yarn over, pull through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Now let's try practicing this extended single crochet. So it says, in contrast to the single crochet, the extended crochet has one extra yarn over and uses 2 chain stitches to turn. Okay, so repeat steps 1 and 2, same as single crochet. Add an extra yarn over and pull the yarn through the loop. Now you'll have 2 loops on your hook. Continue with steps 3 and 4. Okay, so it says chain 2 to turn. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, do steps 1 and 2, which would be insert. So yeah, am I doing it in this one? Let's find out. Okay, insert, yarn, pull through, and then yarn, pull through, and then yarn and pull through. Okay, so insert, get the yarn, pull it through. There's 1, 2, yarn over, pull yarn through the loop, yarn over once more, and pull through the 2 loops. Okay, through, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull through the 2. Okay. Insert, get the yarn, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through. Okay. I hope I'm understanding these instructions correctly. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I guess I did do it right. There's still 10 stitches, so that's the number I started out with. Okay. Okay, I am going to cut it off there for this video, otherwise it's going to be really long and I don't think anybody wants to watch a 40-minute video. I could be wrong, but just to make it easy on myself and other people, I'm going to cut it off there for this video, and then I'll make the other stitches into a part 2 video.